Kelvin Gastelum and Nassourdine Imavov in the middleweight division. Solid fight here. I'm not too sure where they're ranked on the UFC rankings. I'm assuming they're right around that number 10, 11 spot. But Nassourdine, solid prospect. He's only lost to Phil Hawes in the UFC. It was a little bit controversial. Some people had Nassourdine Imavov winning the fight. Few people had Phil Hawes winning. It was pretty close. But he beat Edmund Shabazian. He beat Ian Heinisch, Jordan Williams, and a few guys on the regional scene as well. He's a heck of a lot taller and lengthier than Kelvin Gastelum. That's a huge thing for this fight, is that yeah, Kelvin has the pressure. I mean, we've seen him do it countless times in the UFC, and just throwing that right hook and that overhand left and just pressuring you, throwing some huge shots and looking for that knockout. That's how Kelvin wins, is to pressure you with some huge shots, some hooks, some overhand rights, some uppercuts and things like that. That's how Kelvin Gastelum wins his fights, but it's going to be so hard to close that distance. He is 5'9" tall, and Nassourdine Imavov is literally 6'3" tall. Robert Whittaker, a guy that we just saw just outstrike and dominate Kelvin Gastelum on the feet, he was 6 foot tall, 73.5" reach. This man right here, Nassourdine Imavov, is going to have a 3.5" reach advantage and a 6" height advantage. He is so much bigger than Kelvin Gastelum. It is just absolutely insane. The wrestling is also a thing that could be used. I don't really see it being an offensive thing from either guy here. I see it more being a defensive thing. So, for example, Kelvin Gastelum going in, putting on the pressure on Nassourdine Imavov. I've definitely seen it before in the past fights for Nassourdine Imavov, and when he is getting pressured, the punches are coming a little bit too close to the face. He'll go down right for a double, pull the legs back, and get right in the guard, land a few ground and pound shots, and get back up on the feet. We saw him do that against Edmund Shabazian and end up TKOing him. We saw him do that against Ian Heinisch, land a few takedowns there as well. We know he's got the wrestling to mix in every now and then. I don't think he's going to dominate Gastelum on the ground, but he can definitely mix in the takedowns as Gastelum is coming in. On the feet, again, Nassourdine is taller, he's lengthier, he's a little bit faster, there's a little bit more volume in my opinion. The power is going to be very even, the pressure will definitely go Kelvin Gastelum, but I think Imavov will be able to kind of keep the fight at range, stay away from those big shots of Kelvin. We've seen many guys be able to handle the range of Kelvin Gastelum. All you really got to do is stay out of the range. That's kind of what you got to do. That is definitely better said than done, especially a newcomer to the UFC. Only 4 fights in the promotion, one of them being a loss. But I think Nassourdine is the real deal. He's very tall, very lengthy, really big fighter for the middleweight division. I think he's going to outstrike Kelvin, mixing those takedowns every now and then, and win the fight by a unanimous decision. Odds 2-1. Nassourdine is the favorite. But that is who I have. Nassourdine by unanimous decision.